everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today is a fall, Halloween, autumn decorate with me. I'm going to be doing different parts of my house. I did already start on my bedroom. I'll just show a few things that I did in here. I didn't film because I did it very early this morning, and I just wanted to get it done and out of the way. But today I'm going to be doing different parts of the house that you'll see. So go ahead and grab yourself a nice fall drink and let's go ahead and get started. So this morning I got started on my bedroom. I decided to do like a botanical, like almost like a haunted greenhouse theme for this. Just something that looks kind of overgrown slash abandoned, just like that eerie greenhouse vibes. And before I got started on the rest of the house, I just lit some candles and poured myself a hot cup of coffee in this adorable pumpkin mug. I took down these like spring and summer light curtains and switched them out for these dark velvet floral curtains. I just loved the like dark academia haunted mansion vibes that these were giving. I purchased these on Amazon and I will link them down below. I also purchased these green velvet ruffled cushion covers and they worked perfectly on my chair cushions. Then I added just a pop of greenery on the gold sconces that are hanging up on both sides of the curtains. And I kind of messed around with the picture that I wanted to hang up in this little dining area. I started out with this cat, and then it just didn't go with the like Victorian vibes I was going for. This painting that I hung up turned out to be perfect. For the centerpiece, I added some greenery, this swan candle holder, and this little insert that I found, both of these at a thrift store. I filled it with more greenery, some pumpkins, and this thrifted candelabra. And it just came together so perfectly. I am so happy with it. As a finishing touch, I added this metal bat that I purchased from Joann's, and I love how it adds a little bit of like Dracula to this Victorian dining space. Moving on to the living room area, if you saw my haul, I purchased this plaid scarf and I used it as a cover for my cushion that I put on top of the fireplace hearth because it's a hard stone hearth and I have small children. I added these black cushions that I thrifted and I put the velvet green ones in front of it and this crow one in the very front. I wanted to go for kind of a witchy look, so I added a bunch of greenery to the mantle and hung these dried flowers from it. And for a little pop of orange, I added 2 pumpkins on the sides of the mantle. To add some depth and warmth to this whole fireplace area, I wanted to make like a boucle pumpkin, like a bunch of pumpkins. I've seen them all over the internet. They're very pricey, so I wanted to try to make my own. I actually went to a thrift store and found this beautiful burnt orange kind of burlap material curtain, and I thought it would be perfect to make some of these. I also purchased 2 pillows from Target for $4 each, and I got started on the project. I cut the curtain in half and used one whole half to make a large pumpkin, and then I cut the other half into to make 2 more small pumpkins. I ended up actually taking the filling out of the pillow after trying to make one with the big one with the whole pillow. It just didn't work, so I just took the stuffing out. And then I started tying each end to gather everything at the top. Then I just took some of this twine that I got from Dollar Tree and started tying little sections of this pumpkin to make it look a little more like a pumpkin. When that was finished, I took a little stem that I had wrapped with more twine. This was actually the bottom of an old bouquet of fake flowers that I had, and I just sort of tucked it into the sections of twine, and it held there pretty well. I really like the way they turned out. They sort of look nothing like the inspiration that I took off the internet, but I like the rustic look that these have, and the color of orange just pops with all of the other colors that I have on the mantle. In the corner of the living room, I just have this basket with an extra blanket and some cushions. Then it was on to my favorite part of the living room, the gallery wall. I laid all of these out on the floor until I got the perfect combination that I wanted, and then I just hung them up one by one onto the wall. And I just love the way this turned out. For the wreaths hanging on my mirrors, I didn't have any black ribbon, so I actually just tore off sections of creepy cloth, and I love the way it looks. I had this little iron stand that I got from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. I had no idea what to do with it. So I had this idea to take this like light bulb cover that used to be in the garage and put it into the stand to make like this crystal ball. It took me a while to decide what I was going to put on top of this antique buffet. I put my Headless Horseman statue, a few books, this antique gold swan, and this Victorian hauntings book. I just love the illustrations on the cover. And of course the crystal ball, a few green velvet pumpkins, and this bat like potions bottle that I got in the Target dollar spot, and this skull bust. But I knew it was missing something, so of course I added some greenery to this, and I think that was just the perfect finishing touch. I have this weird little nook off my living room, and I wallpapered it a few months ago and added this greenery around it. I usually have a regular bust in here. I just switched it out for this Bride of Frankenstein bust that I got and added a fall wreath to it. And this crow inside this blackbird cage. I might actually hang it up to add a little bit more height to this space. Once I was done decorating, it was time to make a sweet fall treat. I decided to make some pumpkin bread. I am eating low carb, so I made a keto version using sugar substitutes. I will link the recipe down below. It actually turned out so good, and I will be making it over and over again this fall. And the recipe online doesn't call for chocolate chips, but I just added these Lily's chocolate chips to mine, and I'm so glad I did. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see part 2 of this, make sure you subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, hit the bell notification icon so you'll be alerted when I post a new video. I hope you are inspired to decorate your house if you haven't already. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.